You're 18 now, Teresa. You can do whatever you want. But I'm warning you, this torment of yours isn't going to just magically disappear.
You know, once I'm out of here, I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Don't give up so easy. I can still fix you.
I just want to be happy. You know, I haven't been truly happy since I visited my brother last year.
And what about that made you happy?
Freedom.
Freedom.
I didn't have to pretend there. I was accepted. He supported me.
You're stronger than this, Teresa. And you're too smart to think that this life is about freedom. We're here to be tested. And if you pass that test, then we're rewarded with freedom. An entire eternity's worth.
Did you ever think maybe you're the one being tested?
Just what exactly do you mean by that, Teresa?
I mean your acceptance of me. Of others like me. That's your test.
Acceptance will lead to the moral decay of society. You can't
You know, you've been preaching that since day one, and that might work for you, but I don't buy it. Sorry.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
They want to stay up there.
Boo! Oh my God. What are you doing here?
What's up your ass?
My neighbor saw you the other night and told my parents. If there's nothing wrong with it, then why do you sneak around behind your parents' backs?
Because they're tight asses. Just like yours.
Look, I think that we should...
Stop seeing each other. Yeah. And go to speech.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
You may feel like you're being punished, Rondell, but you're not. Your parents love you. That's why they sent you to me. And despite what people say, God loves you. The gay enablers who care so much about you are doing you great harm. Homosexuality is not to be tolerated. It's a disease given to you by Satan. No different than cancer. If you were stricken with cancer, would you not go to receive treatment from a doctor?
Of course.
Of course. That is why you're here. I'm sure you have a long drive home. And we have a lot of work to do over the next 4 weeks, don't we? You should take her cell phone with you. They're not permitted here.
Is this conversion therapy really going to help her?
Conversion therapy is illegal. This place is a Christian revival that offers counseling using the teachings of the Bible to bring people closer to God. It's a real shame we have to hide what we do here. When your daughter Rhonda comes home in 4 weeks, you'll have a daughter that you can be proud of. Alexander, take a seat. We'll talk in a minute or two.
Is this Fred Bachman?
Yes. Yes, it is. I suspect we all have a few things in our past we're not particularly proud of.
Then why keep the photo around?
It reminds me that people can change. It may be difficult, but if I can do it, anyone can.
How did you change?
Well, Pastor Fred was always saying that God hated these different people. God sent the shooter. God sent the suicide bomber. One day I asked him, if God wants all these people dead so badly, why aren't we the ones doing it? We're supposedly doing God's work, right? I never got an answer. Shortly after that, I was banished. I fell into a bit of a depression and forced me to do some soul searching. I sat down with the book and I changed. There's a lot of hate in here, but there's a lot of love. It preaches tolerance. Go ahead, ask anything, don't be afraid.
Then why not let people be who they are?
If somebody was a murderer, would you just let them be who they are? No. You'd have them sent to jail to try to reform them. Besides, homosexuality is a sin. It makes that very clear. But it can be conquered. That's why God sent me. Hello, everyone. This is Rhonda.
Hi.
There's one more person I need to meet with. While I'm doing that, why don't you get yourself settled in? Christopher will show you to your room. Help Rhonda with her luggage?
Hi, I'm Erin.
Hi, Ronnie.
I got it.
I was disappointed to hear you'd be coming back.
I feel like I'm Job, and this is my leprosy. To give in is to sin against God, to lose faith, and to refrain is torture. I don't see a way out of this. Terry seemed to think there was no changing us.
I wouldn't put too much stock in anything Teresa said. She was a very sick girl. That's why she ran away instead of fighting. You're stronger than she was. I know you are. You're not Job. You're Isaac, and I'm Abraham. This is my test, and I know the way out. There are more intense therapies out there. They will work for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
What?
Do you draw?
Yeah, I sketch and I paint.
Cool. Can I see?
Sure.
Thanks. Wow, these are really good.
Thank you.
Who's this?
That's just an old friend of mine.
Do you think that maybe you could sketch me sometime?
Maybe.
It's time to start your treatment. Take off your clothes.
What?
Take off your clothes. Off. In a few days, a woman from the church will be here. Her name is Ruth. She will be teaching you girls all the things that I cannot. Namely, how to be women. At which point, I will be teaching the young men how to be men. That is a schedule for the duration of your treatment. The final step in completion of your treatment will be a baptismal in the pool outside. While the discovery in your room was nothing compared to what I found in Chris's, it's potentially just as dangerous. When you think about this girl, this Leslie, how does it make you feel?
I don't want to tell you.
Go on. Look at it. Tell me how you feel.
I remember the first time we kissed.
Doesn't the shame tell you something?
I didn't feel shame at the time.
But you do now, don't you? I want you to burn it. Burn it and toss it into the garbage where it belongs.
I don't want to.
But you need to.
My mother, she found the suicide note that I'd written before I ran away. Even though I'd never attempted anything. We decided that if being gay was something that made me so unhappy, then well, there must be something wrong with it.
Your shame is God's way of telling you that what you were doing was wrong. But it's also his way of putting you back on the right path. You should be proud of yourself for making the decision to come here. In your struggle against sin, you've not yet resisted to the point of shedding your blood.
And that's when I knew I fell in love with Leslie.
Is that really what you felt?
Yes. I mean, I think so.
You see, it's a common misconception perpetrated by the gay enablers. Homosexuals don't feel love.
They don't?
Not for one another. They have strong sexual urges. They confuse it for love. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying.
Did you have strong sexual urges for that girl?
Yes.
You see, that's not love. Love is so much more than that. The result of love is procreation where possible. For homosexuals, that's never possible. The very fact that they cannot procreate but want to be with one another proves there's something wrong with them. They are defective. They think that they can't change. They think they have to accept their homosexuality. Do you think you can change?
Yeah, I think so.
Just remember, change is only possible if you're willing to accept it. Drink the contents of the cup, and we can get started.
What is this?
Something to help the exercise along. Put on the headphones and listen closely. Listen as the vile sounds of homosexual debauchery fill your ears.
Hey,
Housewarming gift?
yeah, Jerry gave it to me. He said something about being more nurturing. Whatever. How's your sketching going? So I guess you won't be drawing me today.
Definitely not after that.
No.
This plant needs some sunlight.
Thanks. I don't get a lot of sunlight in my room.
What are you doing, Rhonda?
I was just gonna go get some air.
The front and back doors are locked. You need a code to get in and out. The next time you step out of this house will be for your rebirth, your baptismal. I know, it's drastic, but it's necessary for your recovery. When you leave here, you'll be ready to deal with the outside world on your own. But not yet. Not today. Come in. Hello, Ruth. Have a seat.
How's everything going here?
I know it's early, but I have no doubt these kids will be fixed.
Good. The church is under a lot of pressure for this program to succeed, especially after Teresa.
Well, things used to be a lot easier for us.
The world is changing, and it's hurting the church's image. People are raising their kids to accept this kind of behavior, telling them there's nothing wrong with it. They're creating a world full of pansies.
I won't let that happen. We showed him with Samuel, and we will continue to prove that the homosexual lifestyle can be corrected.
Good. I have something for you. It was my father's. I know how highly he thought of you, and how the two of you had planned on going hunting together. I have no need for it. What you're doing here, this therapy, was his legacy. He wanted to rid the world of this disease, and he believed that you were the only one who could do it. If you can't handle this, then how do you expect to handle childbirth?
Why do we need to do this anyway?
It is important that we follow certain gender roles, lest we deviate from God's given path.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey Ruth, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Watch your language, Erin. It means that a real woman cooks and cleans for her man. And that is all you need to know. I'm sorry. I'm just not really good at this kind of stuff.
You mean being a girl? I have to come back in a couple of weeks to check on your progress, so you have some time. I suggest you have Erin teach you everything she knows.
Cheers, gentlemen. It is great to see you, Samuel. My star.
You too. Is there any word on Teresa? Jerry, it's not your fault. I mean, if she hadn't run away from here, she just would have done it when she got home.
It was my fault. I couldn't fix her, so she ran away.
Honestly, anything would work. But he really did it. He saved my life and saved my soul. And now I'm married to a beautiful woman. I belong to a great church. But most importantly, I'm happy. God hates me.
What?
Therapy. It doesn't work for me. Maybe it doesn't work for anybody. Look at Al.
My therapy will work.
Well, I can't change.
What about what you just told all those kids?
It's bullshit. All of it. My wife left me. My church wants nothing to do with me anymore.
What happened?
Church found out that I used to be gay and they were against it.
But you're not into the homosexual lifestyle anymore.
That's what they were against, Jerry. You know, they said it was hurting not just myself, but my wife, and so we left the church, but I couldn't help it, so I started chemical castration. Jamie grew frustrated. She started seeing somebody else.
It's a lifelong battle,
I'm
Sam!
gay, Jerry. There's nothing else to it.
You can always call me. I can talk you through it.
And that's the thing is, I don't think you can help.
So you're just gonna live as a faggot for the rest of your life.
I don't have a choice. I'll keep up appearances. You don't have to worry about that. Jerry, I know you did perform, but I felt like I had to tell you the truth. I don't know, it felt wrong to keep lying to you.
I was just coming to get you, Alexander. Well, why are you still dressed?
I have to go home. I don't want to be here anymore.
I want you to live a normal life. But you have to believe that this is going to work, otherwise it's not going to. You can change. I'm going to show you my therapy will work. Now we can get started.
Where's Alex?
Hey, Jerry, where's Alex?
Alexander's a very sick boy. He requires special treatment. The world is changing. But that doesn't mean that we have to go without a fight. That means we have to work harder to swim against the changing tide. I beseech ye, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. I want you to close your eyes. Picture someone of the same sex that you have strong sexual urges for. Standing there just for you. They begin to remove their clothing, revealing many lacerations in the aroma from the cupboard. Do you smell that? The rot from their gaping flesh?
How's it doing?
It's doing a lot better. And so are you, clearly. How do you do that?
Do what?
The hair, the makeup, everything.
Oh. I could teach you. I mean, Ruth did say she wanted me to teach you everything I know.
I don't...
Just let me get my stuff first.
Here? It takes you this long to apply makeup every day?
Like, at least.
Don't move.
Oh, it's always the Jesus freaks. You know, it'll cost you extra. But I have a friend Pete who'll come over here and satisfy you. Ow! Motherfucker! You're hurting me!
I would have left it exactly as it was.
My intent wasn't to upset anybody.
Yeah, but when you think about it, they got upset over their interpretation of your painting. I mean, it was something that they didn't understand.
I guess you're right. I'm finished.
Oh my god. This is so amazing. Thank you.
What?
It's not so bad, is it?
I'll get the hang of it.
You know, Ronnie, it's a shame that I have to hide that sketch. I mean, you're really good.
Thanks. Why did you do that?
Because I like you.
I'm sorry, I'm just feeling really conflicted.
I don't know, I thought that there was something between us.
It's not that there isn't, it's... I feel like this is lust. I'm sorry.
I'll see you later.
God is very clear on what happens to homosexuals. They are not welcome in his kingdom. Do you know where they go? punishment. An eternity of suffering for a single moment of pleasure. That's but a moment of what hell will feel like. A fraction of the pain. It's perfectly natural.
I can't do this.
Do it. Pathetic. Let's see if the other two can be more convincing. Rhonda, Andrew. Kiss her. There we go. That's more like it. But Andrew, you need to take charge. Be a man.
Can anybody tell me what that was supposed to accomplish?
Maybe it was to build a healthy relationship with men.
That's what got me sent out here in the first place.
It wasn't even on the schedule.
Something's off. Jerry.
Yeah. And where has Alex been?
I miss playing ball. First thing I do when I get out of here, I'm gonna play catch with my dad.
I just want to sleep in my own bed again.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a hot bath and then go straight for my computer.
What about you, Ronnie?
Try and reconcile with my parents.
I'm way past that. I just need a roof over my head for another 8 months. I really don't feel like talking about it. It's fine. I'm fine.
I just don't understand how you can hate your own.
Just leave it alone. Get me out.
I'll go talk to him. Have you been on drugs this whole time?
No. I use them to get through my withdrawals.
If Jerry catches you, do you think he will kick you out of this
Then
place?
don't tell him.
Alright, I won't say anything. As long as you get rid of this shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's go.
You know, this is right. I know. But it's really hard. Just trust me. We'll be fine. Alright, let's get it over with. Check it out. You listen.
I'll be right down.
Look, I'm sorry that Jerry found the sketch.
It's not your fault. Look, I'm glad that we're friends, but I think that's all I want.
Okay. If that's what you want.
This is all just so confusing. What game are we gonna play now?
War.
Why war?
There's no bluffing.
For he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. He is God's servant who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer.
I heard what you did to Sam. Anyone who takes the life of a human being must be put to death.
Sam wasn't a human being. He was a faggot, just like you.
Andy isn't back yet? I hate war. There's no bluffing. How long do you guys gonna be playing for?
Till Andy comes back.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go look for him.
Faggots!
So much for my comeback. Where are they?
Wait, you don't think they're like... Yeah.
I'll go look for them.
Okay.
Chris? Andy? Chris? Hey, Andy! Get up, Andy!
There she is. We're all here now. You know you girls can tell me anything. That's why I'm here. I'm doing God's work. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about, own up to? Anything? Let no one deceive you with petty words, for it is because of such things that God's wrath falls on those who are disobedient.
Come on!
It's locked.
What?
There's a phone in the office. We can call for help. It's over there. What are we gonna do now?
Back door.
In due time, their foot will slip. Day of disaster is at hand. And doom rushes. There is no deep shadow, no utter darkness where evildoers can Let's go to the basement. There's a few things I need to get off my chest before we do this. Go ahead. He's dead already. He's dead because I couldn't fix him. When we first met, you found out something very dark about my past. Thought that I had changed. I wasn't that guy anymore. Changing who you are isn't difficult. It's impossible. But homosexuality can be conquered. That is why God sent me. If a man has sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman, both have done what is detestable. They are to be put to death. Blood is on their hands. Don't think just because you're a dyke that doesn't apply to you. Chivalry from a queen.
The door.
Alexander? Told you I knew the way out. Stop being a disappointment to your parents, Rhonda.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Are you alright? Jerry did try to kill me.
But were they able to fix you before?
We're glad you're okay.
And don't worry. We're going to get you the help that you need.
"16-year-old Rhonda Garrity claims that she, along with 4 other teenagers, were at a private residence owned by the Eagle Lake Church, receiving conversion therapy from Reverend Gerald Roper, shown here on the left with controversial church leader Fred Baca. Conversion therapy is illegal to perform on a minor in the state of New Jersey. I recently sat down with local civil rights attorney Brady to hear what he had to say on the controversy.
Reparative therapy is a disproven practice. People need to understand that homosexuality is not a choice.
What about adults who choose to undergo conversion therapy?
An adult has every right to torture themselves with this therapy. But the truth is that only one of these teenagers was over the age of 18. These were minors, including Ronnie Garrity.
While most of the discussion following the events of the massacre have been about the morality and the validity of conversion therapy, Ruth Patton and her husband David, the director of the Eagle Lake Church, vehemently deny that any form of conversion therapy was taking place at all.
We here at Eagle Lake Church fully support Jerry Roper and everything he has done for this church. He was just trying to counsel those kids during a very difficult time. No amount of hearsay or anonymous sources can change that.
Does your church participate in conversion therapy?
Conversion therapy is illegal. My church has a facility known as a Christian revival. It offers counseling through the teachings of the Word of God to bring people closer to Christ.